Kicking off Mag 7 earnings, what are you and the team looking for later in the week?
Well, we heard in the last 90 days that the GPUs are melting a few times. So, clearly that beat and raise is very important from all the cloud hyperscalers, especially Microsoft. I mean, clearly they are the biggest beneficiaries with OpenAI's models doing really well. At the same time, the CapEx increase. So our framework now is if the cloud revenue grows by, let's say, mid 30%, then they will raise their CapEx by a similar amount, 30 to 35%. But from this point on, you will see a matching of revenue growth with CapEx growth. And that's the framework we apply to all of the hyperscalers except Meta, which doesn't have a cloud business. But you want to see that inferencing show up in the cloud revenue. And that's where I think Microsoft will do really well.
Mandeep, when it comes to Alphabet, there's a word that pops up all the time: existential risk. And what that company is facing at the moment, it's down on the year. It's had a big rally off the low. I think we're on an 8-day winning streak going into earnings at the moment. What kind of risk does that company face? And are they behaving in the same way that, say, Meta is and Mark Zuckerberg, which is behaving as if they face an existential risk?
Well, look at the numbers. So ChatGPT is now doing 1 billion queries a day. Compare that to an Alphabet, Google doing about 14 to 15 billion queries a day. So clearly, ChatGPT has made inroads in terms of the search query volume, but we know ChatGPT doesn't have an ad model. So from that perspective, Google still has a lot of levers to pull on the search side, YouTube side, and that will show up in the ad pricing this quarter, and you will see them at least post inline numbers on search. And all other segments should outperform, whether it's YouTube or Google Cloud or Waymo for that matter. But clearly, everyone is fixated on search because that's what drives the bulk of the free cash flow.